What's going on, y'all? What's up, man? Oh man, what a couple days, man. I'm really trying to do my best to break the mold. To kind of like break, like I don't know. I just feel so comfortable in my routine that it's hard to explain. Like I don't want to change anything, and it's hard to explain. Like I don't want to change anything. I just want to I want things to be the same. Like even doing something like this, like just leaning back. It sounds silly, but like I'm so used to like sit a certain way in my chair that it just feels right. So when I divert from normal activity, it's just I don't know. It's just different. I just want you guys to know that I love you guys. I appreciate everything you guys do. Um, I don't know. Just hanging out right now. Got work tomorrow, and I've, I told myself I had an idea, and I don't know if I could do this. I think I could, but I was gonna put up a live stream before work and see what Dory does. Oh, want to mute that. But I was gonna see what Dory does when I'm not at work, and kind of use it as like a home cam, and then I can just look on my phone. I don't know. I think that'd be kind of cool. Be like a 14-hour stream. But anyways, I just want to say that I'm thankful for all you guys, man. I know things have been up and down and rough for me lately, but it's all my fault. I've struggled a lot. I've been trying to get better, but I think I've been making some progress. I think though there's a lot of work to be done. I don't know what's up. I don't know what's wrong with me. Just get to a point where I get not heading to the remote or controller. I just get to a point where I get a little stressed out. Oh, I know what I'm gonna do. I know what I'm gonna do. Forgot I had kind of matches. New audio device? No, thank you. Oh, that's pretty cool. Discord recognized my controller as an audio device. So like, I guess like if somebody was talking in Discord, I can have it set so I can hear them through the PlayStation speaker. Kind of cool. Anyways, I'm just I'm feeling good. I just kind of excited for. What up, Corey? Really? Is your setup on your Facebook? I'll look it up. So you probably already know, but like I got my TV and then my two monitors, and then like I didn't always have my TV hooked up to my computer though. That's a fairly recent thing I did because I realized, well, I might as well do that. It's an older TV. Well, it's only like, well, it's like 5 years old, which in technology terms that's like, a decade, but it's a good TV, but it's not like the latest one. So I hesitated when I wanted to hook it up to my PC just because you can hook it up, but sometimes if they're old, like 4 or 5 years old, sometimes they don't run as good on newer PCs. But yeah, man. It took a lot. Like I got my PC. Let's see, 2020 was it? It was during the pandemic. Game Steeny. Is that you who just? Did you just join the Discord? Is that you? Cause see, so the reason I asked that, so I'm streaming on multiple platforms, and I'm using this program called Restream. And whenever someone like uses a command like Discord, or whenever someone sends a message with bits, it doesn't show up in Restream. So I have to have, and I don't have it right now, I have to have my Twitch chat open, which is stupid because what's the purpose? But I have to have my Twitch open to see the chat, to see stuff like when people send bits or when people do the exclamation point and send a message or something like that. So it's like, the only reason I said that because I see someone just joined my Discord, and I was wondering if it's you. I'm assuming it's you though. Most people don't people don't just join my Discord out of the blue. It's not like, oh wow, random people joining. Anyways, I got a lot on my mind, but I'm just kind of relaxing. I go to work. I gotta wake up tomorrow at like 3:30. Not too bad though. Sorry, I'm just kind of thinking. Yeah, I wake up tomorrow, go to work. So I work Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Sorry, it's kind of like I get like anxious sometimes and I fidget and stuff. I don't mean to. Just get a little. It's not a bad thing. It's just kind of like a weird quirk that I have. Then I have Wednesday and Thursday off. I go to work Friday, but then I have 3 weeks off of work. I'm really excited. And by the way, that reminds me, I have to look in my work email and see, make sure they put me on the calendar to have that time off. Which I know they did, but I just like to make sure. Because if not, then I have to I have to do extra steps, and I don't want to do extra steps. Alright, well, he probably... Well, oh well. Better be on the calendar because I ain't showing up for work. No, so I don't ever take time off from work. But when I do, it's always like a big chunk of time. And I hit my 7-year anniversary. God, that's crazy. I hit my 7-year anniversary in April 17th. So, and this is not a coincidence, but I set it up to where I save all my vacation and then I use it right when I'm about to hit my anniversary and I get it all back. The crazy thing is I hit 7 years and right now I get $120 28 hours, which is basically like 10 days, but that I only work weekends. So that's basically 3 weeks. 3, 6, 9. But that doesn't include the days we get during the year. During the year, when I work a holiday, Martin Luther King Day, Memorial Day, Labor Day, July 4th, if I work that day, I get a floater, which is basically a free day. So basically, and then we get 2 days at the beginning of the year. So if I take the floater, I can either take holiday pay or floater. But I take floater all the time because we work overtime all the time. So it's just like, and working overtime is basically holiday pay. So basically I can have up to, well, we also do this community giving thing where we can get more days off. But I can get up to, so that's 10 days. Because see, I work 12-hour shifts. So I have 128 hours. Well, 12 isn't divisible. Well, what is it? 12 isn't divisible by 128. Is that how I say it? Or 128 isn't divisible by 12? But it's only like, so it's like 12 times 10 is 120 hours, but there's still 8 hours left. So with that, so technically I can get 11 days. And basically what they do there is I'll take 8 hours, and then and because I work 12-hour shifts, there's like, oh, what about the other 4? Do you have to show up to work for 4 hours and get the other 8 off? No. They just give me volunteer time off, which is basically 4 hours off. No penalty, no pay, no nothing. So I don't have to come into work for 4 hours. Some people like doing that. I could do that, but probably be kind of cool. Probably be smart too, because then it'll wake me up in the morning. But no, so that's 11 days, and then we get the 4 holidays. That's 15 days, and then we get 2 days at the beginning of the year. And so that's 17 days. But my actual vacation that I get, it's 11 days. But starting after April 17th, it will be 14 days off. So 14 days off plus the 4 holidays, that's 18, plus the 2 at the beginning of the year, it's 20 days. Now again, remember, I only work weekends. So I only work 36 hours, 3 shifts of 12. So 20 days, well, we won't count the 2. We'll just count the vacation days. So 14 days, that's over a month off. So that's like 3, because I only have to take 12 days off in a month. I only work 12 days a month. Dang, I just realized that. I only work 12 days a month. Damn, that's pretty good. I work less than half a month. But I always work overtime, so technically I work. Technically I work about 22 days a month. But I'm only scheduled for 12. That's crazy. Well, no, not 20 days. No, that's 5 days, 10, so 18 days. So normally I work around 17, 18 days a month. God, really? That's pretty fucking good for overtime. But people who work because I work 3 12s, so I can work up to 2 extra days a week. Now there's people who work 4 10s, so they have a shorter shift, but they gotta come in 4 days. But when they do their overtime, they work 2 extra days, so they work 60 hours, so they get like 4 more hours than us. But they work 6 days. How many days are there in a week? There's 7, so it's a trade-off. Yeah, you come in for all the overtime, and you work a total of 6 days. That's nice money. But then you only get 1 day off. So there's always a balance with that, and I still struggle with that. Finding a good balance between drawing a blank. Finding a good balance between working a lot and taking time off. So, and with me, like, I don't know if it's my job or my outlook, but with me, if I work a lot, like when I take a day off, taking one day off, there's sometimes I do that, but Dora, you stink. There's sometimes I do that, but it doesn't feel like anything, you know? It's just a day. So it's like, you know, yeah, a day off, it's good, but it, you know, unless you got something planned, it doesn't really give you the time to do anything. You gotta take a big day off. So like, during my 3-week vacation, I'm planning on starting my first YouTube video. I'm trying to work on that now, the research, or at least trying to figure out a topic. And there's a bunch of stuff. I want to go away, but I have no clue where to go, man. Because see, back before I got this job, I used to be DJing all the time, and when I DJ'd over in I was DJing in Panama City Beach, and this is the time I would DJ. So it's like, now granted, I've been at my current job for 6 years, but I haven't always had time off like this. But I usually take it off around this time. But like last time I took time off, I didn't do anything except argue with my girlfriend. That's what I've done the last 4 years. I still miss her a little bit though. She was good, man. I just wish, I mean, I know this is asking for a lot, but I wish she understood me a little better. She was a good person, man. I think in her heart she wanted to understand me, but I think she realized that once it wasn't working out, she really liked, I mean, I guess all women like this, but she liked to spend money. Like, sorry my mannerisms, I just did a little, I'm not nervous, I just did a little, like, if I'm not 100% comfortable, I, like, have to adjust and get right. But, just kind of like my anxiety and my OCD. She really liked to spend money, and you know, I guess all women are kind of like that, but when she realized it wasn't gonna work, it seemed like she really wanted to spend money. Hey, baby. Up here. And no, but she really liked to spend money, and it was kind of like, okay. It seemed like though I was getting the vibe that when she saw that it wasn't gonna work out, she just really wanted to, seemed like she just really wanted to do more things and spend more money. And I don't know, it didn't seem right. But in her heart, I believe she truly wanted it to work out. She used to tell me all the time she thought I was good looking. She, you know, and she used to tell me that, oh yeah, you the sets is great. And I used to say, well, that's nice. I never had anybody say that about me. But you know, after a period of time, all that wears off, and it's like you really just want to be compatible with that person. And I think like I said, I think she wanted it to work out. It was just when she realized I was just had so many problems that it was just kind of like, she used to tell me too, like, she wanted to stay with me because she didn't want to go through the process of meeting somebody else. You know, like meeting someone online. You know, however people meet people. You know, she didn't want to do that. And when I'll never forget when I heard her say that, I told myself, that's basically settling. You know, you're basically just settling with somebody because you don't want to start over. It's not a good reason to be with somebody. But I just said, well, maybe, you know, maybe it will work out. But we all know how it ended. It's not, you know, I don't know. I used to, like, when I was on pills and partying and doing all that stuff, I used to spend money more because I used to go out more. And that was one of the things that kind of brought us together because we used to do stuff all the time. And then when I stopped all that, I kind of started to realize that my anxiety and my depression, these are real issues that I have. And so I started to, like, you know, I stopped everything. When I stopped going out, actually, when I stopped taking pills, I stopped going out, and then I stopped drinking, smoking. Everything stopped once I stopped doing all that stuff. So I stopped everything. That wasn't hard to do. Even the withdrawals wasn't even that challenging. It was still having the anxiety personality, but not doing anything. Because at the time I wasn't into gaming. I mean, I liked gaming, but I didn't have. I think at the time I just had my Xbox One X, or I think around that time I bought an Xbox One X. Because I think at one time I had the Xbox One, then I bought the One X, and I don't even remember what games I had for that. I had it. I don't even think I had it hooked up. Maybe I did. But I didn't play it that much because at the time I was DJing and partying and just wasn't something that was on my radar. But I had all this anxiety and I wasn't doing anything. I wasn't going out. I wasn't drinking. And at the time I don't think I had my current job. But yes, I did. I had my current job. And I was working at a gas station, and you know, I really liked that job. One of my favorite jobs of all time, working at a gas station. It's the most exciting. It was so exciting. The pay was trash, but the fact, like, you never knew what you were gonna get, man. But anyways, I had my I don't know what type of personality you call it, but I had a lot of energy, but I didn't have no way to really, like, release it. And I did struggle with some withdrawals when I would go out with my girlfriend at the time and her son, and I would just, like, I don't know how to explain it, but we would go out, we'd go to Orlando, and I would just get so flustered. And looking back on it, I think a lot of it was because I was with this person. I was trying to make it work, but deep down I don't think it was going to work. But it was my first serious relationship, so I didn't really know what to expect. I didn't know if it was a normal feeling. But looking back on it, in hindsight, I think, like, I knew that it just wasn't right. There were things we liked about each other, but there were things we didn't like about each other. And it just seems like the bad outweighed the good. But again, I just told myself, you know, hey, let's just see if it works out. So, and we had some good moments, some fun moments, but then it was just like, I don't know if there was one incident that happened, but at one, well, not, like I said, not at one point, but I think over time it just realized that she started to, like, we would get mad at each other and say nasty things to each other. You know, I guess I'm not gonna say like every relationship, but like, you know, really big arguments in relationships, and And I used to say things, hey, never used to call her names, but I used to say, leave me alone, I want to be left alone. But she used to say things to me that were like, not just fuck off and stuff like that. She used to straight up like racist comments and like straight up like just mean things, man. And she used to also like, again, I'm not mad at her for that, but looking back on it, it was some mean things. And sometimes she would be mad for a really long time. Like if I was mad, I'd be mad during that hour or two, but I'd always cool down and just stop. She would be mad for like days. Like I remember one time she was mad at me at night, and she had worked the next day, but she texted me all night. So she didn't sleep at all, and she was just mad. It's listing all this stuff that was wrong with me, and I'm thinking to myself, why are you even with me? It's like, you just named a bunch of things about how terrible of a person I am. Yeah. With all that being said, it was just really like, it's crazy that it lasted as long as it did. But I learned a lot. She was married. She was married to a guy. They got divorced. He owns a really nice restaurant here in Gainesville. And then she got with another guy after divorcing and had her son, Chase, who's awesome. I love that. I loved her son, man. He was so cool. He's so smart. And he loved to play video games. And when was it? 2018, 2019, when Pokemon Go was a thing? I think that was 2018, right? 2018? 2019? I think 2018. 2019 was the pandemic, right? But yeah, I remember when we were in Orlando, he was playing Pokemon Go, and I don't know, he was cool, man. I think he was born in 2000. When was he born? 2000? Not 2004. 2011. 2010. Can't remember. But anyways, time is it? I could play something. See, what I need to do, I need to have something to play like a GTA type game where I can just chill and relax. Every game I play is like, which I'm okay with those games that I gotta be focused, but I need to have a game where I can just sit back and play like something like this. I don't even, let me see if I even have a game like that. Oh, so I'm reading this email. So this week at work, we had the suits come in, the higher ups, the bigwigs, however you want to word it. And I did some cleaning in the warehouse. And we have this social media network called WorkVivo, and it's basically like Facebook for work. And yeah, so I'm reading that real quick. I gotta start reading this more. They actually post when we have overtime. So,
But no, I wanted to see if they posted a photo of the higher ups coming in. Sorry, guys. I'm just looking at this. So, I took a picture of everybody on Monday. We wear green for safety, and the during the week shift they do that on Monday. On weekend shift we do it on Sunday. And so I came in for overtime on Monday, and I was um, the supervisor volunteered me to take the photo, and so they posted the photo on this Work Vivo, and I'm commenting on it. Man, that is a really awesome photographer you got there. And so I don't know, it's kind of goofy. Man, I'm just not a photogenic person, man. Oh, let me see. Let me see if I can search for myself. There was like some people it's so crazy going back and reading some of these comments, and it just makes me feel good, man, because people have, like, there's this guy named Michael Kirby. Somebody I work with, and he works in a different department, but I've worked with him quite a bit. And one of the things, I guess they were in a DC training class in the warehouse. And I've read this numerous times, but this is what this Michael Kirby said, and this is just so crazy. I love this so much. He says, as we started our journey into our DC training, we discussed more peer-to-peer shoutouts. The first person that came to mind was Tony Powers. We would like to thank Tony for all his hard work and dedication to the warehouse. Keep being the best you, Tony, and thanks for all that you do. That, you read that comment, and it makes me feel awesome. And, it's crazy. And there's this other guy named Jamie Lewis. He's a supervisor. I worked with him for about a year. Anyways, very, very intelligent, smart person. And he says, time to recognize one of the best. Tony Powers, thank you for your hard work and determination. It's reading stuff like this that really makes me feel better. I don't know. I've said this before at work, and one of the things I love most about stuff like that is like something money just can't buy, sometimes there comes a point where know, you're being, oh, hey. No, there just comes a point where you're working, you're making money, but the things that start to have meaning to them are the things that you can't spend money on, that you can't buy. You know? Like, I can go out and get another cat, but that cat won't love me like you do. You know, like people in the community. I can throw money at people, and I'm sure people would come to the community if I did that. But it wouldn't be, you know, those people necessarily wouldn't be here because they want to. Or, let me rephrase that, they wouldn't be here because they care about me. They would be here because they care about what I do. You're such a good kitty. Anyways, this is a chill stream, man. I love this, man. This is cool. Yeah, but I want to say, you know, shout out again to Michael Kirby and James Lewis, man. Them are actually two people who are really, I like working with them, man. Because ironically, them two are probably harder workers than me. And I mean that. But yet they, out of whatever, 800 people in the warehouse, give me a shout out. It's an awesome feeling. Oh boy. I didn't wake up until 2 o'clock today. What are we gonna do? Oh, I know what I was gonna do. These games don't update on their own, so you have, what I do is I go through, hit update, and then they'll update little by little. I mean, they'll update, then they'll go on to the next one and update. If I don't do that, then they just won't update. What's the update for? Not even clear what the update is. I hate it when they do that. They need to have patch notes for every update. Even if it's something like making the game run better. So right now I'm just chilling. So I'm gonna let everything update and then we'll figure something out. This is actually a really fun game though. I remember I played this on Xbox, on my Xbox One X. One of the first games I streamed. It might be this update right here. The high caliber weapon pack. I have to go back and read those patch notes. This is another game that I really enjoyed playing, but it's got a huge learning curve. So for those who don't know, a hot fix is basically like a quick fix until they put out a whole, like a permanent fix. So it's just to kind of fix the issues for now, and then a permanent fix usually comes later. That would be a fun game to play when I'm just chilling, but I don't think it has controller support. Sorry guys, I just have like weird mannerisms. I don't mean to be like that. Hurry up. What's the next game? It's probably gonna update this game right here. Jurassic Park Evolution. This game takes a minute to... This game takes a hot minute to update. I want to get everything updated, and then I'll see what games we have. See, this small update is probably just a performance update, though it should say that somewhere, but it doesn't. Alright, move on to the next game. We'll hurry up and get this. This one's a small update. How big is this update? Oh, this update's gonna be big, I think. This update. I remember I played this when it came out. It was a fun game, but I don't know. I think it's losing its luster. Another game that's lost its luster is Palworld or whatever. The game actually looked pretty dope, to be honest, but I'm not into Pokemon games, so. If you don't know what it is, look it up. It actually looked like a pretty cool game, to be honest, but before Helldivers came out, everybody was playing it. And then, I think this came out before Palworld, then Palworld came out, then Helldivers came out. When Helldivers came out, everybody just flocked to that game. It's crazy because this game is free. So, you know, I think when games are free, obviously they have more players. But I think also too, when games are free, people know that it's always, you know, they don't really have an investment in the game other than maybe playing it. So they know it's always going to be there. They don't feel compelled that they have to play it because it's free. I think a game like Palworld or whatever, when they buy the game, they feel like it may not be their favorite game or may not even be something they want to play, but it's like, hey, they spent money on it, so I wish I had that thought process. But over half these games in my library, I don't think I've ever booted up once. What game you think we should play? What game you want to play? Pussycat? Stop being a pussycat. You're a pussycat. You know I love you. Dying Light 2. Cyberpunk. Oh, this can be a big update. Wait, no, it's not that bad. This patch, I think, already updated. See, this is the thing, that they need to have some sort of box or notification that says what this patch is. guy right here. Oh, you guys can't see because of the camera. Damn it. Hold on. This guy right here. He's a cool member of the community, man. He has a brother who struggles with anxiety and depression. I should buy him the game. Good dude, man. I love that guy. Jeez, look at this community content. Holy shit. One of this is not even safe for work. Look at them tickle bitties. Counter-Strike. Oh. So there's been a fresh Cyberpunk update. It's pretty tiny and only affected the PC version of the game. It's messed with a lot of people's load orders by necessitating updates to some of the game's most widely used mods. So it says, hold on. So it says they tweeted that the studio released a PC only update for Cyberpunk. It fixes the crash that occurred when actions were assigned to side buttons on Razer mice. The update won't change the version of the game visible in the main menu, but it could affect mods. So because side buttons on a Razer mouse, sorry guys, just a little. Apologize. I just get like kind of like anxious and stuff sometimes, so I apologize. God, that's a huge update. What is this? Must be new season? I think the game updates when there's something new in the store. Did you guys see? Here, check this video out. This guy was in an Apex Legends tournament, and his his character got hacked. It was kind of crazy. When did this come out? Oh, it came out 3 days ago. Alright, well, I think you might. Hey, Verbose, how you doing, brother? I'm just hanging out. It's crazy. Like, look at the difference when I have this minimized. That's wild. Sorry, Verbose. I'm just kind of like, I got a lot on my mind. I think I'm going to get something to eat and go to bed. I was just hanging out and talking to myself. Keep in touch with me, man. We'll play. I go on vacation in a week. So in 1 week we'll be playing, and I'll be off for 3 weeks, okay? So we'll play whatever you want, brother. We'll play Dying Light, we'll talk, we'll hang out. I'll be off for 3 weeks. Well, I only played a little bit. But I just want you to know that it'll be fun, okay? I had to gift you a sub. You always come by. You're always nice and respectful, and I just want you to know that I care about you. Actually, what I want to do, I want to change my stream labels around. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on for a second, y'all. That's awesome, Verbose. But on my vacation, we'll play and have fun. I don't care if nobody's in my stream. Me and you will play and have fun. I just want you to know that. I always got your back. Verbose, always. I don't care if I have 1,000 people in my stream. I got your back, and I'm gonna put you first, man. Cause you're just like the rest of the community. You're always respectful, and you're always hanging out, and yeah. So I'm thinking out loud right now. So give me a minute. There it is. Give me a second. I'm doing something right now on my 1 second. Give me a second. Yeah, no problem, Verbose. You have fun, brother. Where's that at? Hold on, guys. I'm doing something real quick. Kirsten, regular 50. All right, hold on for a second. So I'm trying to. All right. I want you guys to see this. So what I'm trying to do is. So this label right here. I'm trying to label that. So, give me a second. Actually, what I'm gonna do. So give me 1 second, y'all. Alright guys, hold on for 1 second. I'm doing something. I'm sorry. Doing something real quick. on for a second. How did I change that? Alright, hold on for a second. Oh my gosh, this is... Alright, I'm drawing a blank real quick, so just give me a second. Give me a second real quick. Just give me a second, y'all. I'm trying to set up something. Sorry guys, I'm trying to do something real quick. All right, guys. I want to do this real quick, and I'm gonna call it a night. I'll see you guys in the next stream. I'm sorry. I wanted to finish this up.